Hey y'all, it's Taryn and Julie from the Wellness Department. We're bringing you a new video today. We're going to start with a yoga warm-up, move into some cardio, and then into some balance exercises, and finish up with a stretch. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's go ahead and get started. Beginning in mountain pose. Let's bring our feet together. Root your feet into the earth. Grow tall up and out of your joints. Take a nice breath. Feel your alignment. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, ears directly over your shoulders. Turn the palms forward, extending the fingers, letting your energy flow through your fingertips, the crown of your head, and your feet. Inhale the arms up. Look up if it's comfortable. Bring your palms together and exhale as we move into heart center. Let's do it again. And one more time. Bring your hands to the top of your chair, or if you're a yogi, you may take this into straddle pose. Walking the feet back, wide, flat back, moving the weight towards your heels, lengthening through the arms, the backs of the legs, and the spine. Hold this position and breathe. Release one arm, reaching toward the opposite ankle, and come back to your center position. Let's release the other arm and return. One more time each side. Release one arm, reach toward the opposite ankle. Come back to your flat back. Release the other arm, reach toward the opposite ankle. Come back to your flat back. Take a breath, bend the knees, lift your spine toward the ceiling, and walk yourself into the chair. Come back to your mountain pose. Root your feet into the earth, grow tall up and out of the joints. Turn the palms forward, extend the fingers, and breathe. Let's step the feet wide. Turn the toes toward the front corners of the room. Keeping the fingers wide, we're going to take sunflowers. Inhaling up, exhaling down with a little bend in the knees. Let's do that again. Let's inhale up. As you exhale, bend your elbows and move into a cactus pose. Knees are bent, elbows are bent, shoulder blades come together. Release, take your sunflower into cactus. And two more. Sunflower into cactus. Last one, sunflower into cactus. From this position, rotate to one side, turning at the waist and looking where you're going. Come back to center, go the other direction. Come back to center. Let's put that together. Sunflower, cactus, rotate, center, rotate, center, and again. One more time. Come back to center, find your mountain pose. Roll your shoulders back and down. Walk your feet in. Take a breath. Let your body adjust to the movement. Hands to the top of the chair. Walk your feet back. Try to keep them as close together as you can. Lengthening through the backs of the legs, through the spine, and through the arms. If you want to take this into downward facing dog, you may go ahead and do so. You may lift one heel and then the other, just pedaling your feet. Try to avoid pulling backwards on your chair. Bring the feet back to heels down. Move your hips back towards your heels. Bend the knees. Lift your spine toward the ceiling. Walk yourself into the chair. Roll your shoulders back and down. Find your mountain pose. Take a breath. Moving into standing airplane vinyasa. Take one step to the side as you inhale the arms up. Exhale as you hinge slightly forward about 45 degrees. Reach the arms down and back. Push back into center, inhaling up, and exhale to mountain. Let's go the other direction. Step out wide. Exhale, hinge. Step in, mountain. And take it again. Hinge, in, mountain. Other side. One more time. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders. Let your body adjust to the movement. Open your feet to a comfortable distance, and you can just move through your feet. Shake, rattle, and roll. And begin with your arms, just gently moving front and back. We're moving into swinging chair. Swinging chair, and then a chair hold. So beginning with the arms, swing them up, 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 up. We're going to add a little knee bend. This time, hold your chair pose. Lengthening the arms to where wall and ceiling meet. Tailbone reaching to where wall and floor meet. Take your gaze to the floor ahead of you, keeping your neck in alignment. And we're going to bring that up and take it to your swinging chair. Hold. And let's do it again. Swing. And hold. Release. Return to mountain pose, bringing your feet close together. Palms forward, fingers extended. Root into the earth, grow tall. Breathe. Inhale up, palms together. Namaste.
Okay, so now we're going to move into cardio. Let's begin with a march. So with this march, let's take it to high knees. Lift, belly button tucked into the spine. Higher knees here if you want to. Let's push down at the sides. Let's do 4 more. Good, now wide knee lift. Lift at the sides. Upper body tall. 4 more here. Back to our march. March it out. So now we take it to the side with a side step. High, low. High, low. Back to our march. So we're going to do that side step to the other side. High, low. 4 more. Back to our march. So back to our side step. Swing the arms low. 2 more. Keep your side step, arms across the chest. 3 more. Now arms overhead if you want to. 4 more. 2. Back to our march. So let's begin with a hamstring curl here. Heels towards your hips. Arms reaching forward and back. Take it back to a march here. Back to our hamstring curl, heels towards the hips, arms overhead if you want to. 2 more. Good, and back to a march. So this time we're going to do a little march forward. So we go 1, 2, 3, knee up, back, 2, 3, knee up. Two more. And march it out. So let's go back to that forward march, knee up. 1, 2, 3, knee up. Three more here. Good, last one. And go ahead and march it out again. So I'm going to slow our V step down so you can see what this looks like. We go out, out, in, out, in. A little step forward. Let's take it in real time here. Out, out, in. You can add arms if you want to. If you don't like the arms, stay here. 4 more. Last one. And march it out. So this time, we do a little step forward. It's palm forwards, palms back. 4 more. And a little march. So now the other foot forward here. Palms forward, palms back. And 4 more. Good. And march it out. So let's go back to our side steps. Arms to the side. Looks like this. If you don't like the arms, hold here. We've got 4 more.
Southern skies, have you ever noticed southern skies? Its precious beauty lies just beyond the eye.
Good. And go ahead and march it out. Back to those side steps. We're going to do reaching arms here. Looks like this. Side steps. Reach and reach. Good. If you want to do it a little faster, you can. Two more.
Feels so good. Feels so good. It's frightening.
Last ones. Good, and we march. So this time, reaching arms forward. If you don't like that so fast, you can say slow. It's up to you. Good. And hold here with a march. If you want to go a little lower with that side step, get a little bit lower. Knees behind your toes, hips back. Step, step. If you don't like the lower steps here, stay tall. 4 more. Forward low. 2 more. Last ones. And march it out. So we take it back to the march. Up your arms a little more if you want to. Now higher knees here. Pushing down if you want to. 3 more. March it out. Now wide legs, lift. If you don't like the wide legs, stay to the front. Or wide. 4 more. March it out here.
Feels so good. Feels so good. It's frightening. Wish I could.
Back to that step to the side. High, low.
Mysteries
3 more.
like this and many others in the trees.
March it out here.
In the southern sky.
High, low, reach this side. High, low.
Southern nights feel so good. It's frightening. Wish I could stop this world from fighting.
3 more. Back to our march. Side steps here. Arms swing low. If you want to, arms across your chest. And 4 more. Arms overhead if you want to. 3 more. And march it out. Heels to the hips here. Back with a hamstring curl. Let's add bicep curls here.
It's gonna be right.
4 more. Now reaching forward, forward, reach, forward, reach. 4 more. Last time, and march it out. Taking it back to the front. 1, 2, 3, knee up. Back, 2, 3, knee up. You've got 4 more. Last one. And march it out. And back to a V-step. Out, out, in, in. You want arms? Looks like this. 2 more. And march it out here. So one more time, stepping forward, palms back. 3 more. And march it out here. Other foot forward, forward, back. Palms forward, palms back. 4 more. March it out here. Last time with our side steps. Side steps. Four more. Last time. And back to our march. Side steps here, reaching arms. You can go slow here, or you can go fast. Let's hold it with singles. Step, step. If you don't like the arms, hold here. 2 more. And march it out. Last time, if you want to work harder, get this a little bit lower. Be sure your knees are behind your toes. Step, 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 step. You don't like the lower step? Stand up tall. 4 more. Low if you like. Back to our march. Easy march here. So now we're going to move into some balance.
So stand up if you're able. You can find something to use as a touch point, or you can stay seated. We're going to take it into 6 feet, 5 arms. We're going to begin with the feet. I'm just going to have this chair as my touch point off to the side. So the first foot position is wide, toes pointed straight forward. So this is hip distance or a little further, depending on how that feels for you. Root into the earth, grow tall. Let your arms hang down. This is foot position 1, wide. Bring the feet together, as close together as you feel comfortable. Again, rooting into the earth and growing tall. Take a nice breath. This is foot position 2, feet together. 3, let's take 1 foot forward in a step, staggered, or stride position. Shift your weight slightly forward so it is evenly weighted between the 2 feet. Just hold that position and bring it back in and switch feet. bring it back in. The next position is called tandem. So if we take one foot forward and we bring the heel of that foot to the toes of the opposite foot, then center your weight between both feet. And this is when you're going to really begin to notice the challenge. So root into the earth, engage the belly button and the glutes, lengthen your spine, use that touch point if you need it, and let's switch feet. Heel of the front foot touches the toes of the back foot. Center your weight and breathe. Beautiful. We're going to add some arms. Let's take it back into foot position 1, wide. So first find your feet and then let your arms hang down. There are 5 arm positions. Arm position 1 is here. Just relax, letting the arms hang down. 2 is hands on hips. 3, arms out to the side. 4, arms forward. 5, goal post. And you can do this wherever it's going to be most comfortable for your shoulders. We're going to release back down to 1. Let's bring our feet into position 2, or feet together. Find the feet first, then let's move through the arms. Arm position 1, down. 2, hands hips. Out to the side. Forward. Goal post. Release. Roll the shoulders at the end of each set. Let's take 1 foot forward into the staggered position. Center your weight and move through the arm positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Switch the feet. Center your weight. Arm position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. On this next set in our tandem position, be sure you have something to touch if you need it. Let's take that front foot, heel of the front foot to the toes of the back foot, center the weight. Find that position first. Whenever you're ready, release your hands to position 1. Good. 2. 4, 5, and release. Switch your feet. This is the last set of this. Heel of the front foot, touching the toes of the back foot, center your weight, use that touch point, arms into position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful, and release. Shake it out, step it out. We're going to take a single leg stance. So I'm going to stand on one leg. With my other leg, I'm going to kickstand my foot. So I root the standing leg into the earth and grow tall. Engage your glutes, engage your abdominals. Use that touch point if you need it. From here, I can simply reach my arm up, so it's opposite arm reaching toward the sky. You can keep your hand here if you need it. Now, with my arm up, I can flex my foot to release it from the floor, or lift the knee. And release. Let's try it with the other leg. Kickstand, root, strengthen this side, engage the glutes, lengthen, breathe, Arm up if you want. Your opposite hand can be on that touch point if you need it. Flex the foot. You may notice that balance is different on each side. That's okay. You can bring that knee up. Release. Let's take it to the other side again. Kickstand. Get yourself prepared. Flex the foot. Take the arm up. That's a choice. Knee lift. Release. Change sides. Kickstand. Flex. Knee lift. We're trying to hold for about 10 seconds here. And release. Well done.
So now for our stretching portion, we're going to give you two options for a piriformis stretch. So for Taryn, she's going to go with a cross at the ankles. Okay? If you want a little deeper stretch and if you have the flexibility, let's bring the leg over here on top of the other. And here, as we sit up nice and tall, we can actually get a little deeper stretch. If we lean forward, a little hinge forward, your core is still tight. As we lean to the front, hold that stretch. Try not to bounce. And come back to a tall position. Good. Bring that leg down or uncross at the ankle. Now the other leg goes across, either at the ankle or if you have the flexibility to come across the other leg. Tight core, a little hinge forward. Good. Don't bounce with your stretch and come back to a tall position and go ahead and bring your feet back to the floor. So I'm going to stand here for a hamstring stretch. She's going to stay seated. So we want to bring our right foot forward. All right, the weight is in the heel, toes are up. And then place your hands on your other leg and hinge forward here with a straight back. Try not to round. Hold that stretch and get a stretch on the back of your leg. And release, come back to upright position. The other leg comes forward, weight in the heel, toes up, and lean into the opposite leg. A little press on the upper part of your leg. Hold the stretch, don't bounce. And relax, good. So let's go ahead and come wide with the legs here. We want to keep a little bend in our knees, and then go ahead and lean towards your right side here. And as we lean towards the right side, lengthen here to get an inner thigh stretch. Hold the stretch, don't bounce. And come to the other side, hold the stretch. Feel that inner thigh stretch here, don't bounce. And come back to center. Let's bring our feet together, a little walk here. Now we want to round to the front, so we're going to come with a little wider base, and let's bring our hands together in front. Let your fingertips meet and round the upper back. Your core is tight. Good, and go ahead and relax. Come back to upright position. And again, round to the front. Let your fingertips meet. Good. And relax, very nice. And with your arms at your sides, let's go ahead and roll the shoulders back. Good, now rolls forward. Good, let's take the arms wide, a little wider base now. And we want to rotate through the waist. You should feel it even to the back. Let's go to the right side, turn. Good, come back to center, and let's turn to the left. Good, back to center, turn to your right, back to center, and turn to the left. Good, and come back to center. So now I'm gonna have a seat here, and we're gonna take our arm. If you have a chair, you're gonna reach the arm across, grab hold of the arm here, and look over your shoulder. Good, come back to center, and with the other hand, go on the other side. If you have an armchair, hold on to the arm, and look over your shoulder. And come back to center. Let's do that again. Arm across the body, look over your shoulder. Back to center, arm across, look over your shoulder. And back to center. All right, so this time we're gonna take our arms at the side. One more time, let's hold that stretch at the side. And then we wanna come around like a hug. Bring it in. And open back wide. Good, around like a hug. One more time wide. Around like a hug, and hold that squeeze. We love you and we miss you, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.